The way we name alkanes, the rules that are involved, I gave you the whole of those stuffs. Now let's dwell on alkanes. How do you name alkanes? It's very simple. We are come with me. This is our lesson 28. First, I'd like you to understand this, that there are several rules. Let's start with rule 1. You don't need to cram, just understand. Nobody will come and ask you, what is rule 2? God, it's just broken down into rules so that you understand it. In your rule 1, name the parent hydrocarbon by locating the longest carbon chain, understand the word, that contains the double bond. In other words, we said that alkanes don't have functional group. Functional groups start from alkanes, and that's the double bond. Now listen, the general rule for naming is locate the functional group. Wherever the functional group is, pay priority to that side. Look at this very fast. Where is the functional group? This guy here, double bond, is the functional group. Pay priority to that side. Does it make sense? Okay, if you are paying priority there, what does it mean? It's wrong to come and say the naming of this compound is, this is carbon 1, this is carbon 2, this is carbon 3, this is carbon 4, this is carbon 5, this is carbon 6. You are wrong. If you do it that way, you are very, very wrong. You must pay priority. You see, the carbon that carries that double bonds, right? Pay priority to that side. Rather, how do we name it? Let me show you. How we rather name it is that here is your 1, that's carbon 1. Here is your carbon 2. If I come this way, carbon 3, carbon 4, I'm already exhausted. I've exhausted it. But if I come 1, 2, here's carbon 3, here's your carbon 4, here's your carbon 5. Of course, which one do we go for? Carbon 5. So I'm not going to take this guy like this. What's the parent name? Pent is the longest. That's the parent name. So this guy become what? Attaché. That attaché is, what is it? How many? That's 2. That's ethyl. 2 carbon there. That's going to give you what? Ethyl. That ethyl is on which carbon? It's on carbon 2. So how do I name it? I'll name the attaché first. So what is the name there? The name is going to give me what? Very fast. That's your 2-ethyl. 2-ethyl. What's the parent name? Parent name is pent. That will give me 2-ethyl. Pent. Pent-in. Double bond. But that pent-in, the double bond is on which carbon? It's on carbon what? 1. Don't worry, I'll give you the rules. The carbon before the double bond own the double bond. So the name becomes pent what? 1N. That's the name of the compound. Very simple. See it here. Very easy. 2-ethyl, pent, 1N. You are out of there. What is rule 1? Don't stress first. Just learn rule 1 with me. Name the parent hydrocarbon by locating the longest carbon chain that contains the double bond. And you saw the way we counted it, right? Powerful. Look at this very quickly, rule 2. Hold on a bit. The complete series of classes, right, as far as your syllabus is concerned regarding your Jamb And Waec, everything has been covered in details for you in the LearnLift app. And guess what? The sweet part is that you have access to your CBT, right? You have access to your video lessons. You have access to your notes. You have access to your past questions. Everything from the beginning to the end is directly in the LearnLift app for you. So all you have to do is just mark down to Play Store or App Store and download the LearnLift app where you follow all your classes from the beginning to the end. A quick one before we move. Let's get back to class. Enjoy. In rule 2, number the carbons of the parent chain so that the double bond carbon that we have there, what will happen to it? It will have the least or the lowest possible number. In summary, give the lowest possible number to the double bond. Look at it from this compound that we have there. How do we name it? Do we start counting? Here's carbon 1, here's carbon 2, here's your carbon 3, here's your carbon 4. We said the carbon before the double bond own the double bond. So this carbon 4 is what own the double bond if you are counting that way. Should I give 4 to the double bond, or I should count it from here? 1, 2. You see, this carbon 2 here on the double bond. We said the rule is that the carbon before the double bond, anywhere you like be counting from, that one is not concern you. But just so that the carbon before the double bond own the double bond. So if I'm counting this way, carbon 4 own the double bond. If I'm counting this way, carbon 2 own the double bond. Are you confused? Never. You are an intelligent child. So listen carefully. The carbon before the double bond own the double bond. So who am I going to give it to? Carbon 2, we own it, bro. Baby girl. Not so. But let's go. So what are we going to have? This is going to give you 1, 2. So carbon 2, we own the double bond. Here is 3, here is your 4, here is your 5, here is your 6. So what's the parent name? Hex, hexene. But what now? Is it X4 or X2? It is what? X2. Carbon 2 on the double bond. X2 what? In. That's the answer. Baby, you're out of there. Does it make sense? You get that very fast. Another thing is your rule 3. Bro, in rule 3, don't forget, if the double bond is equidistant, what is equidistance there? Equal distance from each other. Right? What do? Number so that the first substituent has the lowest possible number. Look at this very fast. How do I count? If I count like this, 1, 2, 3, carbon 3 own the double bond. But if I come and count like this, 1, 2, 3, carbon 3 as well own the double bond. Equidistant. But where do we count? Should we go like this or we should go like this? Let's check the first one. If you like, say, okay, Sir Peter, let's go like this. If you are going this way, what happens? Here is your 1, here is your 2. Carbon 2, you have seen attaché on carbon 2. If you are coming the other way, carbon 1, carbon 2, carbon 3, carbon 4, carbon 5 before you get to attaché. Baba, who do you give the attaché to? Carbon 2. The list will carry the attaché. We are less number you can see. Now we give you 1, 2, attaché, methyl, 3, double bond in, 4, 5, and 6. What's the name? Name the attaché first. Attaché will always come first. So the name of this will become what? 2-methyl. 2-methyl. What's the parent name? Hex. How many in? Hex what? 3 in. That's the name of 2-methyl X 3 in. Come on, 2-methyl X 3 in. Simple. You see, look at the next rule very fast. Rule 4. In rule 4, what do? If more than one double bond is present, it's possible that, okay, there's double bond, there's another double bond, more than one double bond is present. Indicate their position by using the number of the first carbon of each double bond and use their suffix. Don't stress. Let me tell you what it means. If I have 2 double bonds present in the compound, right, I'll call it diene. I will explain. If I have 3 double bonds, what will I call it? Triene. What about there are 4? Tetraene. Okay, look at this compound now. Look at it. If you like, start from here, carbon 1, after carbon 1 own double bond here. Come and start from this other side, carbon 1 still the double bond, so you can count from anywhere. So 1, there is double bond on carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 own another double bond. The carbon before the double bond own the double bond. And then here is what? 6, right? What's the name? You see that double bond have come twice, so it's going to be diene. 6 is X. You know the name now will become what? X in. We're supposed to call it hexene, right? Normally. But what do we call it now? X what? X1, 5 diene. Why is it di? Double bond has come twice on carbon 1 and on carbon 5. That's why it is diene. I wish there's another double bond, probably on carbon 3. It will not be X135 triene. No longer diene. Does it make sense? Okay, what's the name? X what? 1,5 what? Diene is the name. You're out of there. Look at this very fast. They say name correctly. Listen, everybody, come. When it comes to naming cycloalkene, the rule change. You can't go and say, okay, oh, this guy that has attaché, oh, yes, my carbon 1, yes, your carbon 2, yes, your 3, yes, your 4, yes, your 5, yes, your 6. Weary. The best is wrong, go. Very well. How do you name this? You must touch the double bond twice. That's the rule there. What did I say? Touch the double bond twice. Learn it that way. Look at it. Touching the double bond twice means, look at it. Oh. So here's going to give you 1. Here's going to give you 2. Then here is 3. Here's your 4. Here's your 5. Here's your what? 6. And this is the attaché. That's going to give you 3-methyl. Right? 3-methyl. Hex. What there? Hexene. That's the name you're out of there. Because the 1, you say you have the double bond. Very easy. Can this be the name? Come now. If they say 3-methyl cyclohexane, can N be the name or is N? N is the name, not N. So this is wrong. Does it make sense? Do you get it now? This guy is what's correct. Name this particular compound for me. How do we So when it comes to creating an account, right, this is the interface of the app that you can see. You can see create account, and you can also see login. Now, what you do is this: as a new user, you don't have an account yet, so you don't need to go and log in. You go and create an account as a new user. Click on that create account button. Once you click on it, the next thing is put your phone number. Place in your phone number. You can see +234. Then put your phone number, whatever your phone number is. If you don't have phone, you can use your mommy's phone number and put it there, right? Or your daddy's phone number. Use it, and then you can proceed and create the account. So let's go. So once you create the account, you are putting your phone number. What happened? Put your name, your correct phone number, please. Put your name. If your name is John, what do you fill in there? John. And then your last name, Frank. Fill in John Frank. And what's your email address? Okay, if your email address is johnfrank3@gmail.com, you fill it there. And then your password, very important. You create your own password, 6 digits. You can use your phone number, the first 6 digits of your phone number, or the last 6 digits of your phone number. Or you can, okay, since your name is John Frank, you can say, okay, my password name is John, right? John 123. And then you go and repeat the same thing, confirm password. What will you type there? Your John what? 123. You can decide to view it to yes or, and then see whether you are doing the same thing, whether what you are doing is correct, right? All you have to do is just click the I button there, and then you view it. And then come to select education. You are preparing for Jamb or Waec. In select education, there are 4 plans there. University, that's for people that are in university. Probably 100 level, 200 level, right? Yes, their classes are also there. Secondary, for those in secondary school, primary. But for Jamb and Waec, click Waec Jamb Pursuit TME, right? As the select education. Select level. You are not preparing for Pursuit TME, you are preparing for Jamb and Waec, right? Okay, click on the what? Jamb and what? Waec. And then create your account. 2 seconds. Plus, you don't enter. It will load, and then it will open for you. And it will tell you, welcome, John, right? Your classes are now what? Ready. What do you do? Start learning. Touch the double bond twice. Baba, touch the double bond twice. Look at it. Only you reason it. If you are touching double bond twice, here is 1, here is your 2. So on carbon 1, there is attaché. Here is your 3, here is your 4, here is your 5. On carbon 5, there is another attaché. So 1, 5. Should I go with 1, 5? You can choose to come and name it the other way. Here is your 1. Touch double bond twice. Here is your 1, here is your 2. On carbon 2, there is attaché. On carbon 3, there is another attaché. Baba. Who do I go for? It's 2 and 3 now because they are close. They are not far from each other. Well, let's go. So what is it going to give us? Here's going to give you your 1. Here's going to give you 2. Here's going to give you your 3. Here's going to give you your 4. Here's going to give you your what? 5. Attaché, attaché. So what's the name of this? It's going to give you 2,3-dimethyl. Let's go. Your 2,3-dimethyl. 2,3-dimethyl. Then cyclo what? Pent. Cyclopent in. That's the name. Very easy and what direct. 2,3-dimethyl. Cyclo what? Pent in. Is it pent in or pent in? It is not pent in. Don't make the mistake. So it cannot be this. This is the correct answer because some people will go and be putting in. That's why they are getting the answer. Another one very fast. Name this compound. See that this one is zigzag representation. I don't even need to go far. Where do you start counting from? Is it from here? Everybody shouting, no, sir. It's not from there. You are correct. You start counting from here. You know why I'll be correct. Here is your 1. Here is your 2. Here is your 3. Here is your 4. Here is your 5. Here is your 6. Here is your 7. And here is your what? 8. What's the parent's name? Oct. So this is your what? Your methyl. That's going to give you 3-methyl. 3-methyl. Then what? Oct. It's supposed to be oct in. But oct, how many in? The carbon before the double bond, there is double bond. That double bond is on carbon 3. Carbon 3 on the double bond. That's 3-methyl oct what? Oct 3 in. That's the name. 3-methyl oct 3 in. Very simple. 3-methyl what? Oct what? 3 in. That's the name. Very easy, simple, and direct, and you're out of there. Does it make sense? To get that very quickly, name this compound for me correctly. Of course, where do you start from? Thank you. Where the double bond is good. So here it's going to give you 1. That's where you have the double bond. Here's your 2, here's your 3, here's your 4, here's your 5, here's your 6, here's your 7, here's your 8, here's your 9, here's your 10, here's your what? 11. What is your 11 called? Beautiful. Decoxyl is the answer. Now, will it be decosine or decosine? Of course, it will be decosine. Decos. Look at it now. Decosine. But if I don't call it decosine, where is the N? Where is it present? It's present on carbon 1. That's why they call it what? Decos 1N. That's the name. You're out of there. Okay. Bro, name this guy for me very fast. How do we name this? Very, very quickly. Where do I start from? If I start from here, 1, 2, I'm on double bond. Right? Then 3, I'm on attaché. But if I start from here, 1, 2, 2, I'm on double bond. 2, I'm on attaché. Baba, where do you come from? 2, you're on double bond. 2, you're on attaché. That's where you start counting from. Yeah, let's go. So what is it going to give us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Decane. Now, this is your methyl. This is your methyl. Methyl is on 2 and 8. That's going to give you 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Tell me the name. That's going to give you 2,8-dimethyl. 2,8-dimethyl. What's the parent name? Dec. Will it be decane or decane? Decane. But dec, how many in? Carbon 2 on double bond. Carbon 8 on double bond. Dec. 2,8 what? Diene. Sure, you see that you that could not name, then you are naming now correctly well. That's how it is. 2,8-dimethyl dec 2,8-diene. Easy and direct. If you get this very fast with me, bro, name this compound for me. Come. I say carry the double bond, touch it twice. Beautiful, you're already naming it well. Here is your carbon 1, correct. Here is your 2. Here is your 3. Here is your 4. Here is your what? Your 5. This guy become your what? Your ethyl. So what's the name? Of course, this is ethyl. That ethyl is on carbon 3. That's going to give you 3 what? Ethyl, right? On carbon 3, that's where we have ethyl. 3 ethyl, then cyclo what? Pent in, double bond in. That's what you have there. So the name is 3-ethyl cyclo what? Pent in. Easily you are out of there. If you get that very fast with me, what about this guy? You can start counting from anywhere. Of course, just get it well. This is carbon 1 on the double bond there. That's your 2. Here's your 3. Here's your 4. Here's your 5. Here's your what? 6. Who on the double bond? Carbon 1 and carbon 4 on the double bond. So what's the name? The name become your what? Your cyclohex. Cyclohex. What? 1,4-diene. That's the name. Oh, very easy. Oh, and direct. Oh, cyclohex 1,4-diene. You're out of there. Sir, please, I beg you. Bro, baby girl, do you understand this now? Very easy and direct. See that it's more difficult. If you get that, name this for me. Of course, correct. I can hear you. I can hear your voice very well. Here is your 1. Here is your 2. Here is your 3. Here is your what? Your 4. Here is your 5. Right? Yeah, easily. Now, carbon 1 here on the double bond. This is your what? Your methyl. That's going to give you 4-methyl. Right? 4-methyl. Cyclo. 5. The parent name there is what? Pent what? N. That's the name. Very easy and direct. 4-methyl cyclo what? Pentene. You are out of there. If you get that, bro, wire me the name of this guy here. Now that you have created your account, right? For you to start learning, what do you do? Okay, you can see that your use of English is there, mathematics is there, biology is there, physics is there, chemistry is there. Your classes are organized, they're all there for you, right? What do you do? Okay, I want to start learning biology. So click on the biology, immediately you click on it, living organisms, that's chapter 1, right? Oh yes, that's strictly to your JAMB syllabus. And what happened? Let's say, for example, you want to watch your class on cell and probably cell structure, right? What happens is that you click on it. Immediately you click on it, you see all the classes will display. History of cell, types of cells, cell organelles, and all of that. Okay, sir, I want to watch history of cells. You click on the history of cell immediately. Hello, friends. Your class will start playing for you. It's easy and it will start playing for you easy and direct. And what happened? You can even choose to make it full screen. Right? Make it full screen. What happens? You are started learning and you are enjoying your classes. In fact, you may choose to say, okay, I want to download my classes. In fact, you can fast forward, you can take it backwards, you can pause, you can rewind, anyone you want to do. You can even say, oh, sir, I want to download my classes, right? Probably you use Nightsub just to click on download buttons. When you click on download button, you see the download. Before you know what will happen, the download will start what? Loading. As it start loading, you can see it is moving. Fia, 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 fia. And then it's enter your phone. Are you getting it now? You can now go and start watching your downloaded classes. You can download as many classes as possible as you want to download. Now, you can even choose to say, okay, sir, that cell, the notes underneath it. It's the same thing for everything. I want to download my notes. All you have to do is click on the download for your notes. Before you know what is happening, it has entered your phone. You may choose to come to the notes, right? Under the characteristics of living things, let me open the notes and read the notes and go through the past questions. So you see, well-organized and structured notes direct to the points, focusing on your syllabus for you. There are past questions for you in abundance. You see, you have your past questions here. You can choose to say, okay, I want to zoom it in, right? And then the same thing for all subjects. And you are following. The answers are there. Number one answer is B. Why is the answer B? It is explained for you in details. Every singular thing. And then you are following your classes. Then you are done with that. You come to the next. You see your notes. Everything structured and organized to the core. In fact, at the end of the day, there is a blow kiss for you. You have done well. Get out. You too much. Everything is structured and organized for you in the app. Right? And you can now choose to say, okay, sir, what about chemistry classes or physics classes? You can do same. Use of English, all of them, they are there. When you click on your chemistry classes, what happens? Separation of mixtures and purification. All of them are in line with your JAMB syllabus. Chemical combination, right? It just goes straight. You see, chapter 1 alone has 39 videos. 39, you sit yourself down, and you start learning. And you are following all of them one after the order. Does it make sense? Are you with me? When you want to access your download classes, all you have to do is just scroll down, right, on your home interface. Go to your access your download classes. Start now. You start. You see them, right? In fact, you may even choose to go and practice CBT, right, or past question. Let's say, for example, I go to my CBT, the one that has to do with my my biology. Then I want to take all the questions on that cell, probably your Waec cell or the JAMB question on it, right? Just to click on it. So you see, all the questions are there. There are 40 questions there for you already. All of them on that cell. What happened? Which of the following cell inclusion can destroy other cell organelles? Probably you now say, oh, some answer is lysosome. You choose it, you go to next like that. At the end of the day, you see your answer, see your corrections. All of these things are in the LearnLift app directly for you. Are you with me? So as far as your JAMB 2025 is concerned, my dear, you don't have an excuse whatsoever to have anything less than 300. Are you with me? All your classes are available for you. All you have to do, start learning now.
Download the LearnLift app now.
Correct. I can see what you are doing. If you like, come and start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bro, you are wrong. You already know why. So how do we count it? Here's your 1, here's your 2, here's your 3. See that we are just applying the rules. Here's your 4, here's your 5, here's your 6. Carbon 1 own the double bond. Carbon 5 own the double bond. And on carbon 3 there is iodo. What's the name? 3 iodo. Name attached first. 3 iodo. 3 iodo what? 3 iodo cyclohex. Cyclohex in. Cyclohex what? Cyclohex 1,5-diene. That's the name. So this is what? The name. Easy. If you name it like this, bro, let me tell you, you are wrong. Big time. Now listen, in naming compounds, right, what do? You must pay priority attention to the double bonds. This double bond does not have higher power over the other double bonds. They are the functional group. So we must give them priority. Well, let me tell you how you name it correctly. How do we name it correctly? Here is your 1, here is your 2, right? Here is your 3, here is your 4. Here become what? 5, and here is what? 6. You see, we have counted the double bonds perfectly well. We have captured them inside. So carbon 1 own the double bond, carbon 3 own the double bond, not 1 and 5, but now 1 and 3. Then iodo is for what? 5. So what's the name there? This is going to give us your what? Your 5 iodo. That's the true name. 5 iodo what? Cyclohex. X how many there? 1,3-diene. That's the name. Very simple, easy and direct. So the name is your what? Your 5-iodocyclo-X-1,3 what? Diene. You are out of there. If you get that very fast with me, name this for me. Come. This is your 1. Here is your 2. Here is your 3. Here is your what? Your 4. Attaching, methyl, methyl. So what becomes the name? The name of this guy becomes that's 3,4-dimethyl. 3,4-dimethyl. Cyclobutane. Cyclobutane. That's the name. So what's the name there? Your 3,4-dimethyl cyclobutane. You're out of there. Get that very fast, bro. Jamb 2008 question 49. The structure of 2-methyl-butane is. What are we to do? Draw the structure. I'm not going to give you options. Only you draw it for me. How do we draw this? It's very simple. Pick the parent name and draw it first. Boots is the parent name. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's boots. They say 2-methyl. Of course, on 2, there is methyl. Carbon, that's your CH3. That's methyl there. 2-methyl, but 2N. But 2, double bond on carbon 2. Yes, your carbon 1. Yes, your carbon 2. Yes, your carbon 3. Yes, your what? Carbon 4. Now, let's join every other things together. And you see that it's very easy and direct. Of course, what do I have here? Like this. Here will now be hydrogen. Here will now be what? Hydrogen. Here will now be hydrogen. Here will now be, no, I don't need to put anything here. Count. This carbon is already surrounded by 4 atoms. Here is your 1. Here is your 2. Here is your 3. Here is your 4. So you don't need to add anything at the base. So what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Probably hydrogen here, like this. Then here is now hydrogen. Then here is your what? Hydrogen. Here is your what? Hydrogen. So if we are to draw this in the compressed form, how is it going to be? The whole of this, that's your CH3. CH3 to, what do we have? C, right? So, okay, if you like put the CH3 up or down, you are still correct. So what is here now? CH. Then what do we have there? CH3. This is the correct answer. You are out of there. Does it make sense? Beautiful. Another thing is cis and trans. That's isomerism of your alkene. Cis and trans. Look at it. Let me just explain it for you very fast. Look at these two guys. If you watch, this guy here, CH3 is here, CH3 is here. They are on the same side. Cis is same. CH3 is here, CH3 is here. What's that? Trans. Opposite. Trans. That's what you have. If they're on the same side, it is cis. Opposite side, it is what? Trans. Now, for this first guy here, right? For this first guy, let me call you A. What's the name of A? What's the name of B? How do we count? Count. Here is your 1. Here is your 2. Here is your 3. Here is your 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your boot. Boot what? N. That's what you have there. So what's the name of this first guy here? First, normally, leave cis or trans first. The real name is your what? Your boot. Boot. How many there? Boot 2N. That's the name, Abi. Hey, normally. What about your B? Your B is also boot 2N. Count. Here is your 1, here is your 2, here is your 3, here is your 4. Boot 2N. But how do I differentiate boot 2N from boot 2N? The first one that is A is your what? Same side. That's your cis. Boot 2N. That's the name. The second one, opposite side. Trans. Boot 2N. That's the name. You're out of there. No stress. Do you get it? Sharp. Sharp. Makes sense. Hey. Now look at this very fast. Cis and trans. Give me the name of this. This is chloro. This is chloro. That's trans. Chloro, same side. Cis. Of course, what's the name of this? 1 carbon, 2 carbon. They only have 2 carbons. No any other carbon. So it is what? 1,2-dichloro. The name there for A is either A or B. They are the same name. 1,2-dichloro. Dichloro what? Ethene is the name. 1,2-dichloroethene. But what do I call this first one? That's trans 1,2-dichloro what? Ethene. What about this guy here? Cis 1,2-dichloro what? Ethene. You are out of there. Does it make sense? You sure? Okay. Normally, wire me this. The structure of cis 2-butene. Whether they say cis 2-butene or cis but 2N, they are the same. What do I do? But is 4. But look at it. First there, but 2N. Just normally now, just draw something like this. But N. There should be like, look at it. Oh, normal CH3 on one side. Another side will now have like CH3 like this. Just look at it. Here, you now link it to hydrogen. Here, you now link it to what? Hydrogen. Shade, this is what you're supposed to have. Here is your carbon 1, carbon 2, carbon 3, and carbon 4. Simple thing. If the CH3 are on the same side like this, same, what is it? That's your cis 2-butene or cis, but 2 N, you are correct. But I wish I come and have your carbon to double bond to your like this. Then here is now CH3, yes to your H, and then I now come and have CH3 here, and then yes to your H. CH3, CH3. What is this guy? Trans. So if it cannot be that trans, what is the answer? This guy is the what? Cis 2 but N. That is the correct answer. If you get this very fast, bro, guess what? I'll see you in the next class. And that is polymerization of alkenes. If you watch, all these classes are too loaded for you to play with it. Bro, get out for the now. I'll see you in the next class. Bye. Hope you've enjoyed this class. Guess what? To follow up for more classes, just download the LearnLift app, whether on Play Store or App Store, and then follow up your classes. You must do extremely well. I'll see you in class. Bye-bye.